Good morning, Whalers, and welcome to the WCPS News Network. My name is Shelby Harriman.
And my name is Chelsea Gross. Today is Friday, April 7th, and it is day 6. Today's broadcast is brought to you by our good friends at the Dreamland Theater. The Dreamland is a nonprofit organization dedicated to enriching the cultural and intellectual life of Nantucket by providing year-round films, educational programs, and a venue for community activities that engage Nantucket in the evolving world of entertainment and education.
Today's lunch will be a classic cheese pizza. For weather, it will be windy with showers in the morning and then partly cloudy late. The high temperature will be 52 degrees, winds south-southwest at 20 to 30 miles per hour. However, it should clear up tonight for any students who are going to the observatory to look at the stars. The Jewelry Club has been canceled this week, but the Games Club will meet after school today.
Teachers, don't forget the Chicken Box will be hosting its annual Teacher Appreciation Night on Saturday, April 9th at 9 p.m.
Woo! Yeah.
This event will be dedicated to the Nantucket Public Schools social worker, Julie Kingston, who is suffering from a significant medical condition that has resulted in an extended hospital stay. The event has a $10 suggested donation, and a separate GoFundMe has also been set up.
Now it's time for another installment of our Friday special guest. Ladies and gentlemen, we are so lucky to have this amazing author with us today. We are going to hear her speak to us all in the auditorium in about 10 minutes, but we thought we would try to get a quick preview here in the studio. So without any more delay, let's give a huge CPS welcome to K.A. Holt.
Hi, K.A.
Hello.
Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you so much for having me.
First, let's start by telling us a little bit about yourself. Where did you grow up and go to school, and where do you live now?
I grew up in Florida, where we lived until I was in about 8th grade, and then I lived in the Dallas, Texas area. Now I'm in Austin, Texas, and it was 97 degrees there when I left, and it is not that here, and that's exciting.
Mm-hmm.
Is this your first time on Nantucket, and how was your travel experience to get here?
I have been to Nantucket a couple of times before because I am part of a group called Typewriter Rodeo, where we write spontaneous poems on typewriters, and we were here for the book festival a while back, so I've been kind of in and out a couple of times. And my travel here was exciting because it was that tiny plane, and I was like right behind the co-pilot and could see all the things, and it was very like this, and we landed here, but we should have landed there. But we made it, and it was fine and great, and they did a great job.
Can you tell us when you decided you wanted to be an author? Was there any other writers that inspired you?
Well, I am going to touch on this in my presentation, but I don't know. I think I kind of always wanted to be a writer, and I already forgot the second part of your question. Writers who inspired me, yes. Yeah. Paula Danziger, I'm going to talk about her in my presentation. And now as a grown-up, Sharon Creech, who wrote the book Love That Dog. She's been huge for me.
Many of your books are written like poetry. Is there any specific reason why you choose that style of writing?
There are probably 1.5 million reasons why, and I'm going to talk about all of those in my presentation too. But really, I think it's because it's such a partnership between the reader and the writer, which probably doesn't make any sense right now, but it will if you listen to my whole spiel later.
Do you have a preference to write books that are geared more towards boys or girls, or does that even matter?
I don't think it matters at all. I like the idea that anybody can pick up any book and read it and connect with the characters.
We know that you have won over 50 awards for your books, which is amazing, but is there one award that you're most proud of?
So one time when my youngest son was in like kindergarten maybe, he drew this picture for me and he said, "I made this for you at school and congratulations for making books all the time." And it was actually, I think, maybe a little bit of a passive-aggressive dig at me for not paying enough attention to him, but I'm going to, think of it as an award, and it was nice that he pays attention, and that's what I do. So the award from my kid.
Well, okay, we are almost out of time because we are getting ready to head over to the auditorium to hear more from you. Before we go, we just have one more question that we always ask our guests. Have you ever gotten to try any of our local ice cream establishments here on the island? If so, which is your favorite place to go, and what is your favorite flavor?
I have been advised to say I've been everywhere and had all of them, and they're all my favorites, so that way everyone will like me. And no, actually, I haven't, which is, I feel like I've been led astray, having been here twice and not had any ice cream, so I guess that's all I will be eating tomorrow.
Favorite flavor?
Just in general, my favorite flavor is Rocky Road. It's pretty good. It's got a crunch, it's got some sweet, a little gooey. Yeah.
Well, K.A., we can't thank you enough for stopping by this morning, and we can't wait to hear more from you in the auditorium.
Thank you so much for having me. This was great. I'm all warmed up.
Well, that's all the news for today, folks. Everyone have a great weekend. Please take care of yourselves and each other, and most importantly,
Be kind to one another.
Bye! Get in there, everybody. Say goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.